Hey guys, what's up? Just giving you a little quick look on my Achilles tank. Obviously you can see all the corals are doing great. Corals growing over each other. You can see that chalice right there is growing pretty big, he is. I got zoas, I got snails, I got cyano, red slime cyano everywhere, mostly on the lower portion of the rockwork and the sand bed. That lobophilia right there is doing better. The Achilles Tang stopped basically picking at him where he's starting to grow. There's the Achilles Tang doing really well. There's my not my dendros, but my Duncan colony that used to be in my office tank, all opened up and opening up more and more every single moment of each day. Another lobophilia right there, and you can see there's just so many zoas growing everywhere. It's just crazy. I got rastas going all over the sand bed. I can just cut a few, put them on a frag, and just sell them for like 15 bucks a frag with probably 10 polyps. And there's my gold torch, doing well. Splitting, got another little baby head right there on the bottom. As you can see, everything's doing fine here. Everything's doing great. The Achilles Tang obviously dominated this whole tank system, and you know, it's his tank. I can't put anything else that swims around, or else he'll freaking kill the shit out of it. But other than that, I got a leopard wrasse, I got a royal grandma, I got two Mandarin gobies in here. If I can find them, they're just everywhere. It's just a huge clusterfuck of just fucking coral growing over everything. So it's like all of this shit right here, this green, these green softies here, I'm just gonna, it kind of sucks because they keep throwing out little babies and little portions of themselves everywhere, and they just grow and they just grow and they grow, and give them out free to whoever wants them because I just got so many of them. Now with the Red Cyano that's happening here on the sand bed, I basically siphon it out, and then there'll be some that grows back, and then all of a sudden there's a shitload of it again on the sand bed. But this system over here that's tied into the same system doesn't have any Red Cyano, yet they're all going through the same sum. It's not an issue with the system itself, it's just a lighting issue that I have in this tank. I got three 360Xs, and the par levels are a little bit overpowering for, I guess, not overpowering, but maybe feeding into the cyano problem. So I'll see what I can do to see if I can just get my par meter out and see if I can drop the par levels a little bit. But I was always actually thinking of just turning the lights off and just leaving them off for like about 3 to 4 days. See if that kind of kills the majority of it off, and see if you know, it doesn't actually come back as bad as it is now. There's so many options out there, ChemiPure, and there's also a few other things. But I'll see what I can use to solve this issue. I really don't want to do chemicals or anything. I just basically just want to see if this thing can just happen on its own naturally. I don't like doing things with chemicals. I like doing things naturally. And if anything, we'll just see how it goes. But I'm not going to tinker with the system. And I think the product is called ChemiClean. It's not ChemiPure. ChemiPure is freaking carbon and all that stuff. But anyways, I don't know. Tank's looking great. You can obviously see everything's thriving and stuff. And just what it is, patience and stability. if you got a system that's working and doing great, why are you going to try to tinker things? Why are you going to try to change things? I know there's YouTubers out there that say do this, do that, do this, do that. I'm not going to tell you to do this and do that. You figure out your system. You figure out your own. You do an ICP test. You figure out what the consumptions are in your system, and then you try to, you know, replenish whatever's lost, or you do water changes, or you do something. You know, make a recipe. Do something that's going to be beneficial for your system. You know, if you want to do trial and error, you want to be one of those guys that follows a YouTuber and says, you know, if you connect this, your pH will go up, or your alkalinity levels will do this. Try it, go ahead. But if your system is working fine, and you have corals thriving, and you got fish looking very healthy, and you got crustaceans out there fucking doing their thing and keeping your tank clean, why tinker with anything? I know, it's the addiction in the hobby. You always want to tinker with something, you always want to do something, but, you know, leave it alone. Leave it alone, you know? Let that person on YouTube be trial and error for you. And then just watch him and have a great time watching his next video, and, you know, or his next live stream, whatever. But keep it cool with your system. Shit. I want everyone to be out there. I want everyone to be successful in this hobby, man. You know, it fucking feels nice when you actually get to walk into someone's home and you see a thriving reef tank. Not a reef tank that's freaking thriving, but yet on its last limb. I don't know. I see some funky reef tanks out there. I don't know. Anyway, I think what it is that they just tinker with their systems too much. They have it going, they have it doing well, but they just have the urge and the want to just change something, because it's just in their nature to just touch something. Stop touching your system. Let it be. Just clean that glass and just fucking clean that protein skimmer cup. Other than that, just maintain it, let it do its thing, and you'll have positive results at the end. Do your water testing, do an ICP test here and there, you know, poke your head in the cabinet, just make sure your sump and everything else is still in working order, and you'll be cool. All right, guys, peace. And just came home for a little break, and I just wanted to show you this Achilles tank. Okay, all right, peace out.